Alright, today's a very special day. We are on our way to Mike G's shop and we're gonna go do fun things with him, go look at his cool stuff, and yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Finna pull RB26.
Pulling up at Mike G's shop, super low key, fully caged M3, E46, and Mike G himself, my friends.
I was trying to say what up to you.
Oh, what's up, homie?
Hi, camera.
What's the main reason why we're here today, Mike?
Today we're gonna pull the motor out of the R34.
Where, what? R34? Where? This?
This little bad boy. The only thing we got left
It's an R34 Skyline. Okay. So this car got hacked up pretty good in some previous owners, so Mike decided to finally pull it apart. And so fully pulling the motor, he's gonna fully pull the car down to a shell, I'm assuming, right?
No, just put the motor out and redo the engine bay for now.
Perfect. So we're gonna start with the engine bay. So in the time being, the motor needs to come out. So this is our mission today, is to get this RB26 out of this Skyline.
So I got pretty much everything down so far. We got the drive shafts left, and we got to pull the trans out if we decide to leave the trans in the car. So we just really got to get the drive shafts out and unplug a couple wires, and it should pop out.
Easy as that.
Easy as that. Easier said than done, though.
Pull out game.
Yeah, you don't see too many 34s in the States just because, I mean, they're not technically legal, but she's filthy right now, but moves are being made. So
Piling up parts on it, and you know, eventually we're gonna do the body over. I'm thinking about doing the HKS livery on it, make it look like a little race car. Ooh.
Perfect.
See what happens.
But moves being made, maybe not the fastest. Anyone might assume these cars are not cheap to work on, but we're gonna hustle.
The hustle game's strong.
All right, DJ just showed up with the Sylvia, and he got a new hood for it finally. Full carbon hood, and his front end looks absolutely amazing. So I don't know if you could tell in the video, but there she is. So DJ's front end is now finally complete. Hot as shit. Front end complete. Now we have to get this boy some side skirts.
Need some side skirts.
Need some side skirts. Dude, it looks so good, DJ. I'm so happy for you. Damn, DJ's on the ground. Damn.
Okay, DJ.
I see. Damn.
Wild. You get it that steep? Wow. You get it that.
No way. Don't let it fool you in the camera. It's absolutely dark in here. I don't understand how mic works in here.
Ready? You guys ready? You got it?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
3, pull.
No, she's not, there must be one thing.
The motor motor's already out.
I think the only thing that's stuck now is just the drive shaft.
Just the drive shaft.
We're gonna have to finesse this a little bit. Mike says these bolts are stuck. So we're gonna try and unstuck
We
these.
might have to lift it up a little more.
Yeah,
down there.
my big ass nose might not fit, dude.
Where do you want to put these, Mike?
Probably.
V2 I'm getting.
Whose high speed is that?
No, it's old.
Try not to drop a 34 in my face.
It has a lot of. Yeah, it's just the eBay, that eBay shit. You have like a fender dump on it.
There we go.
Yeah,
One down, 3 to go.
You got one?
Yep.
No way.
Got you.
I went twice.
DJ got that ring on. DJ got that ring on.
No name.
No name.
Come on, Slick Rick.
Coming for you, Mike G.
All off. $10. Front axles are loose, but the front drive shaft's right there.
Oh, there's an actual drive shaft.
Yeah, all-wheel drive, boy.
That's so weird.
I know, and it's
I know how that
14s.
works.
I put the 14s right here.
Mini front.
They're tight as hell.
Mini
too.
front drive shaft we have to get out now.
They're so tight.
All right, so I just got all the front drive shaft bolts out, and it was absolutely fucking miserable. Probably the worst bolts I've ever had to remove. They were literally 4 different bolts, 4 different nuts. Shout out to whoever built this car, because
You're a hack.
You're a hack.
Anti-shout-out.
Anti-shout-out. Anti-shout-out right there, because this sucks. Alright, hood's coming off just for clearance reasons.
You know her?
There you go. Is that, what is that, a steel aluminum hood?
It feels like aluminum. Aluminum, it's light as fuck.
Or fiberglass. Fiber.
Oh, that's gross. Even better.
It makes like a little floor with it. Yeah.
Everyone knows I love test fitting spoilers, and I had this stupid expensive R34 one.
No, it's stupid. Really?
Alright, so we're gonna test fit this on all the Johns that are here.
All the Johns. Well, let's move the butt heavy.
Dude, come on. Come on. You can't tell me that is not dope, dude. Look at that.
It's not dope.
Alright, let's make a disclaimer.
If it were wider,
let's
if the
make
posts were wider, it would look fire.
Let's make a disclaimer. This wing doesn't look good, honestly, on anything. It's such a rice wing. It's just cool because it's an R34 wing.
It's OEM.
I know, but it's just rice looking. But it looks hot, dude. I mean, this probably costs more than my whole Subaru, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, it looks alright on the 34.
On to the next one.
Carbon.
Actually don't look bad.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Low carbon.
It doesn't look bad on there.
That actually. Why does that look good?
From that side.
Mike, I think this looks better on my Subaru than on the 34.
It does.
How would it look on the wagon?
Alright, next set is to pull the axles. One is T-clipped in, so you have to literally pry it out. The driver's side one, though, is bolts, so have to have another fun time taking out a bunch of bolts. We gotta pull these axles. You know what? These are like the one bolt so far that are actually the OEM bolts, and they're not that tight, so.
The only time it's good when something's not tight.
The axle was nice and easy, separated already, so.
Work boots, no
There we go, ready to go.
helmet, no rear.
Damn!
I just seen this thing. That's cool.
Just pulled it with the white Sylvia. Oh, it's a real one. Everyone's stunned on me, I got a fake one. That's great. That's awesome. What motor's in it?
SR.
Is it non-turbo?
Yeah, not.
That's great. Can I open it?
Yeah. Probably dirty as fuck.
That's all right. This thing is super clean though. That's awesome.
Whoa.
Oh, they're bricks. Are these Are these?
Yeah, 20 Island. All the way?
That's awesome. That's so hot. See, I love, my favorite part about the Japanese cars is when they come over with like cool little things you've never seen before, like these window visors. I've never seen that before, factory Nissan ones. Yes, pizza time. All right, so Mike is underneath there now trying to pop out the passenger side axle, and I don't think he knows what he's doing.
This is actually the driver's side.
Oh, the driver's side.
Alright, so you're gonna twist and.
The axle, if you could see it down there, it's right there, out of focus.
No,
there's the tiniest little lip on it ever, and we have to pry it off of that. And I was using this big pry bar right here with this pipe, and I was bending this thing about 6 inches, and it still won't pop off. So this sucks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the casing off the tranny to see if we can get a better lip on the axle itself, and hopefully pop it out. Well, good news for once, the diff fluid is actually pretty clean, so looks like someone at least cared about that. All right, pull the diff cover off. If you can see, it's a little cute open diff right there. It was easy to get to the clip inside of it and it just popped right out. So axle is out. Now we gotta get the rest of the tranny bolts and a little bit of wiring, and she's ready to come out.
She's ready to pop.
So as of right now, we're just making sure nothing else is leaving the motor connected to the chassis. Just a bunch of random wires, vacuum lines, everything. But we're almost done. DJ sold Drew his old Sylvia HUD, which was completely messed up, but Mike got some motivation to try and straighten it for him, and it's coming out pretty good for how duffed it was. If anyone knows, Sylvia hoods, like metal OEM ones, are very, very expensive and very, very rare. So we take what we can get, and surprisingly, it looks pretty decent. It looks like drift runnable. Before, that corner was bent in, that corner was bent in, this whole thing was buckled. This was fully collapsed, and Mike G, with a little bit of anger and a mallet.
I'm not angry, I'm a happy guy.
And a piece of wood.
And a piece of wood and some cold pizza got this done. Alright, so the next step of the motor pool is we got to lower the transmission so we can get to the tranny bolts that connect the tranny to the engine itself. So the tranny mount is being held up by the jack right now, so I'm going to take out the 4 bolts and we should be able to lower the tranny. Looks like it's a string. It's a laser. Everyone see this?
It's been leaking for fucking
let it go.
5 years now.
And then try it
Still going
again.
strong.
That's nuts.
I paid $75 for this thing.
So we set up the engine hoist, prepared to get it on the motor. So then we could move it out of the way so we can unbolt the tranny and then essentially, hopefully, pull it out. Easier said than done.
Bring it on in.
Bring it in, Andy. So the motor mounts are now hovering over the subframes, so tension is off those. Now I think we have to drop the tranny in the rear to get to the bolts.
Motor mount off. All right. Good? Go a little higher.
So we just dropped the tranny and it opened up the bell housing to the motor a lot more so we can get these bolts off now. Hopefully. That's the goal.
We should most of them are out. The starter's going to be a little bit of a pain.
Alright, so we're trying to pull the motor up and out a little bit more to get the rest of the tranny bolts, and it is being a bitch.
Anything too bad.
Yeah, it's not being too bad. It's just getting stuck on everything. So we got pretty lucky now. It's out pretty far. I think we could go out a little bit farther. What we're caught up now is the main starter line, which is just like a fucking 0 gauge wire, which we didn't see before. So we're gonna take it off now, and I think we should be able to pull it out a little bit more. So all the trans bolts are out, we think. So we're we're ready to shake the motor off the tranny. Hopefully, we'll see. So attempt 1 starts now. Alright, so Mike right now is supporting the front of the transmission so we could yank it off.
Yank it.
Yank it. So we actually forgot 1 bolt on the tranny, like always happens. So
And
I guess
the
it's
shifter.
and the shifter. So it's time to shake this thing apart. Alright,
I'm gonna jack it up.
tranny's out, get them out. Now we have to evenly put them so we can separate them. I'm gonna put the camera down for a second.
So the tranny is just about out.
All right, so we're halfway out and the tranny won't separate, and we figured out why. Why does it not want to separate, Mike?
The throat bearing clips into the twin disc that's in there. So we got to unclip the throat bearing, pop it out, and we'll be golden showers.
So we have to use that little window. I'm using this little makeup mirror, courtesy of DJ's girl. Where you at? So with the mirror, a flashlight, and a flathead, I'm trying to separate the throat bearing. So.
Hey,
That's what I'm thinking.
pressure plate fingers just bending.
Fuck holding it.
Shit escalated quickly. Now we're pulling it. Oh, I gotta put the camera down. All right, so we just rushed to pull this out. Our hands were full, so I couldn't really film it. But she's out with the tranny. We couldn't get the. Yeah, so pull it with the tranny. I really wish we tried that from the beginning. The little retainer clip that holds the throat bearing, which holds the tranny on, we could not get it. There was too much pressure on us. We decided to send it home, pulling it off with the tranny. We put a few bolts in, so they're gonna lower it down now, and we're gonna try and demarry it on the ground. There we go.
Yep.
And of course, as soon as we put it on the ground, I stick the screwdriver in there, pop the clip off first try. So we were 1 good shake away from you getting that clip off. Whatever, it's out, we're happy. Victory pizza.
Happy.
We all win. So the next step is to demarry the tranny and the motor and get this John on the stand. Can you see in there? Oh, see this little retainer ring? Let's see if it'll focus. This little retainer ring that's like sticking out slightly, this is what was getting caught up on the throat bearing. So this releases it. All we had to do was push it in, but it was binded up. So it was being a bitch.
Oh, I gotta find a bolt for this now.
There she goes. This is
Going down, down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. Even singing, I've never heard of that.
Mike G's salty because he has a "Bring Me the Horizon" tattoo on his arm. I don't think I said anything about this car and this engine in the whole video.
What?
So, my bad. Well, let's put it here at the end of the video. This is a R34 Skyline Gtr, all-wheel drive, RB26, very expensive hunk of steel. R1 Nismo block. If any of you care and know what that is, it's a factory Nismo block, all built from the factory. Stupid expensive, and that's about it.
And it's a #1 with the bullet.
All right, Mike, since the motor's finally out now, can you please give us an update on what the plan is from here?
The plan is fixing all the junk that the hack job before me did to it.
You heard it here first. So Mike is gonna I think his first step, power wash the bay, figure out what's going on here, pull out all the wiring, clean up what he's got. And I don't know where you're going in the motor. How deep are you going into the motor, Mike?
I got these for you because I know you wanted to put them on. Oh, I'm not really going too deep into it. I'm just fixing all the crap on it and putting a Greddy intake manifold, HKS timing setup. It's got the Nismo cams in it right now. It's gonna go some.
So he's essentially gonna refresh it and put some prettier parts on it. That's what you're saying.
Basically, I'm not tearing the head off or anything like that. It's already port and polished and all the good crap.
And so, like I said before, as far as the chassis, he's gonna be cleaning it up, do a lot of body work, making the bay look nice and fresh again. Go through the wiring because as of right now, the wiring is really the hack job right here. So
we got a new harness coming in, fresh factory harness. What else? The turbo's got to get rebuilt. It's a Precision 6468. What else? Just basically clean things up. I mean, the motor's only got like 20,000 miles on it, if that. So it doesn't really need.
So there you go. So we'll be working on this a lot throughout the next couple weeks, probably months too. So
yeah, hope not months.
Hopefully not months, but stay tuned. We'll be going in a lot deeper and hopefully making this look a little bit prettier.
Oh, it's definitely gonna look prettier. It's gonna look like you.
Quick.
He wanted
Not
five grand for the shelf, but I didn't have the $5 grand worth of shit there after damn sure.
That YZ was hot though.
The YZ was hot, but I only paid $2 grand for it.
All right, so R34 motor pool, a success. Might have not been smooth, but we got it out. It's done. So like I said, big plans coming soon. Stay tuned. I hope you enjoy the video. But Mike G, he knows the drill. Like, subscribe, share, and stay tuned for more content.